Good evening, good people. Good evening, good people. Let me tell you something about pressure, problems, and a bad day. First off, when you're having a bad day, you got to get to yourself. You got to get to yourself. Everybody be saying, it's the devil, it's the devil. I don't always think it's the devil. I think it's just the choice and the chance of things is happening. One thing you don't need when you're going through some stuff already and your pressure's high, your anger's high, you don't need nobody talking down to you condescendingly. I'm at the airport. I bought a ticket to go to Chicago. Let me tell y'all something. Them third-party apps, I don't want to say the name of it because if I say the name of it, they could be talking crazy. I ain't trying to have my social media set down. I'm trying to build mine up so this could be another income. However the case may be, do not do that third-party app stuff. That's why a lot of us been flying on the yellow and the green plane. The hell with them. However, so I go to the third-party app, get my ticket. My ticket was taking me from Atlanta to Chicago, but it was ending up in Canada. I forgot the name of the city. When I paid for it, it didn't say nothing about no passport. Say nothing about no passport. Only time it started popping about a passport is when it's time for me to check in. You know how you check in on your phone 24 hours or something before that. So when I check in, it says something about you need a passport to continue your check-in or go to the kiosk. I read all of that. I even pulled it up to read, do you know I get to the kiosk, it said something about a passport. So I called the lady over. I was like, well, I ain't got no passport. She said, well, you can't fly. Why? Because this is going to Canada. I said, it's stopping in Chicago. That's where I'm going. In my mind, what do I got to have a passport for to go to Chicago? And I know somebody going to say this because that's the part that made me mad. The lady that realized and told me that I couldn't fly, she was like, that's the rules, and she walked off. Another lady walked up, black women. You know that look. She gonna walk up and tell me, well, can I help you? What happened? I told her what happened, what went out. She just bust out like she knew me and said, well, you should have read that. I said, yeah, if you don't get away from me, I will tell all. You know what? Let me get up out of here. I don't need to be on no flight list, none of that. I walked up out of there. I didn't even actually walk up out of there. I'm gonna tell you something. I know how my life has changed and how things are different with me because it felt like somebody grabbed me on my shoulder and pulled my collar, and I looked and realized it was me. I got myself up out of there before I went off because all in my mind was pushing kiosks down and kicking people. I don't need, and no one needs to be talked to condescendingly when they're already going through super frustration. All these prices for these flights done went up since 9/11 and ain't got nothing to do with right now. But I'm going to tell you something. You got to be calm. You got to be cool. Because if you don't, it'll be worse. Y'all have a good one. That's my OG talk for today.